Welcome to the Competitive Activities course as part of the Martial Arts and Children's Development course with the Cognitive Kali program. Competitive activities get a bad rap sometimes, and that's predominantly because we see a lot of negative reinforcement, a lot of negativity with a lot of competitive activities in more of a traditional world, with pressure from coaches, pressure to perform, the idea that kids are going to go on and get a scholarship. And so we see, in the education world, we see a move towards cooperative games because that's going to be more positive for the children. We believe that there is still some value in the competitive activities, though. It's really important to fail. It's really important to lose and to feel those intense emotions. It's the only way we're going to learn how to regulate those emotions. And that's a really important development piece for a young child. It's important to be beaten physically and to build up that resilience to know what it feels like to be overwhelmed in a physical manner. And it's really hard to understand fair play if you're never given an example of unfair play, all right? So you have to compete to push the boundaries of that positive activity to be able to experience these things and to be able to grow from these things. Fail, be beaten, experience intense emotions. And those are the key things that we want to get from our competitive activities. And how do we do that? It doesn't always have to be high full contact sparring, which is obviously in martial arts one of the easiest competitive activities that we can do. Sparring is really important. I think progressively intense sparring, gradating the parameters, lots of different ways we can do sparring. I think it's fantastic, but it's not the only way you can introduce competitive activities into your program. You can have students compete against themselves. Okay, you got 10 seconds to throw as many kicks against the bag. Okay, you got 8, good job. Next time we're going to get 9, next time we're going to get 10. So that still gives you that idea of competition. You can compete in teams, and those teams change all the time, so there's not really a rivalry, which is where you can feel some of that negativity. You can compete as a class, right? We're all going to kick the bags together for 10 seconds, and let's see how many we can get in total. And we're going to write that on the board, and that's going to be the best number for the week. And if another class beats it, guess what? You got to be able to work hard and come back and beat that number so that there's no actual rivalry, but it's still competitive activities. There's lots of things you can do. The experts in the interviews are going to give you some examples. We've got some examples in our additional resources, and we've got some nice research to show you the important factors to consider when putting together competitive activities. You're going to have some children that are super gung-ho. They want to win, they want to get it. And some children that are just like, meh, I don't care, and this is kind of weird. You got to find the balance for both. You can't just have one type and then hope everyone comes to the middle. You got to be able to provide for both. And that's where this research, why you're taking this course, to be able to learn different ways like that, to learn from our experts, to talk about different ways to do this. And hopefully you can take some of those things, apply it, add it to your program, and then provide some feedback to us in the Cognitive Kali online training community group on Facebook, or in the discussions. You can add notes in your courses so other people taking the course can see. And obviously you can send me videos if you'd like me to post them, paul@cognitivekali.com, to show off your program. So I hope you enjoy the course, and we hope to hear from you soon. Take care.